It is now the 25th of February 1964, and we are at the Ohio Boys' Home in Walcha in New South Wales. And we're going to listen to a selection played by the band here at the home. The first number is entitled When Jesus Comes. And now we have a duet from the Smith Brothers entitled Why Ara. Our next number will be the Boys' Home Song. You have just been listening to a recording taken at the Walcha, Ohio Boys' Home, and you listened to the boys' own band, which was conducted by the superintendent of the home, the principal or the superintendent, Mr. Tuck. And we have today both Mr. Tuck and Mrs. Tuck here. Mrs. Tuck is a matron of the home, and I'd like them to say a few words about the place. How long have you been here for, Mr. Tuck?
Just about 6 years.
Now, could you tell me something about the activities at the Ohio Boys' Home, please, Mr. Tuck?
Well, first of all, I'd like to explain that we've got 83 acres and a beautiful old house in its own grounds. The house was commenced building by Abraham Nivison in 1833 and was completed in 1836. We think part of it was constructed by convict labour. Well, now it's serving a very, very useful purpose. We generally have about 23 boys here, and they follow various pursuits. There's the farm they've got to look after. We've got the milking boys, and sheep. The boys look after the sheep, chooks, and today is a very memorable day. We've just put some chooks into the show, the Walcha show. The chooks were lucky enough to win quite a number of prizes, and another funny thing happened. We put some vases in, wall vases, which were made by the boys, and one which had beautiful gladiolas in didn't win a prize. Another one, which we took down, was full of holly, just foliage, and we upset it. And I had to go and rearrange it when it was there, all ladies there, with the exception of me. I was the only man there, and touched this holly up a little, and strangely enough, the flowers didn't fetch a prize, but the holly got first prize. So naturally, we were very, very pleased. Now we'll talk about the activities of the home. We've got 4 cows, which keep us in milk, and boys milk them, and we've got sheep, which sheared very, very well last year and gave us quite a bumper wool check. And we've got just 1 pig. It's the pride and joy of the milking boys. Someone gave it to us on Christmas Day, and we spent all Christmas trying to catch the thing. Wherever we put it, it kept breaking out. But at last, it's got so big now that it can't creep through any hole. And then we've got the chooks again, as I said before, turkeys. The boys learn pottery, and we do our own shoe repairing. Got 3 boys who are fairly skilled at it. Well, we've saved leather now. Leather's very, very expensive, and we use the walls of tyres, old tyres, which cost nothing at all. And they prove very, very effective in stopping the boys sliding and lasting quite a time. I don't think there's much more else that we can say. The band, perhaps...
Yes, I was just going to ask you about that. You were a bandmaster in England, weren't you?
Oh, no. I've learned it since I've been to the boys' home, yes.
Oh, that's terrific. And you formed the band as soon as you came
Oh,
to
yes,
home,
yes. We collected 1 instrument at Burrenbar, that was up on the Tweed, and from that we started growing. Different people have donated an instrument, and we've cadged and borrowed until we've got quite a fair number of instruments, but the band isn't really well balanced. As a boy reaches 15 years of age, so he leaves, and we've got to rely on little 10-year-olds to follow on, and it proves quite a job. But we're very, very proud. We've got 3 boys in the Army now, the Army School of Music, and they're all being bandsmen, and eventually will turn out to be quite a decent job. They come and see us on leave every time, and we're very, very proud when they visit us. And we've got 1 boy in the Navy as well. He was on the Voyager for a short time, but lucky enough he wasn't on it when the accident occurred. I think he's been transferred to the Sydney.
And how long have you actually been in Australia, Mr. Tuck?
13 years.
Oh, that's my wife chipping in. She said
Isn't it?
13 years.
Yes,
Time flies very, very quick.
Oh,
We've been here 6 years.
Yes.
I'd like to have a few words from Mrs. Tuck, if I
Oh,
may.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, well, what would your duties be here in the home?
Washing, ironing and mending.
As matron. Oh, that's very interesting. Anyway,
Les gets the ideas and I have to carry them out.
Well, it's been very interesting to hear from you, and I've thoroughly enjoyed looking around the home, and I saw some very, very nice paintings when I was here, done by Neville Cayley, and we've yet to find the history of them. We're sure that when we do find the history of these paintings, it will be very interesting indeed.
Oh dear, I didn't realise it was so much though. We don't
They might
set
be
great
very-
store
We
by
might
them.
have thousands of pounds hanging on these walls.
And just one other thing, we're invited next weekend to Tamworth Band Festival. They've invited the boys as their guest band, and that's rather an honour for us.
Oh, say it is, yes,
Yes.
definitely.
the band are going to accommodate the children for the weekend.
Yeah.
And then the band contest on the Sunday, take them to the show.
I'm
on
busy
Saturday.
trying to find pink caps for them so they look really smart, but up to the present I've only got one hat for 11 boys, so I don't know how we're going to manage.
It's a bit hard to distribute, isn't
I
it?
appreciate it.
Anyway, we've just been listening to a recorded interview taken at the Ohio Boys' Home on the 25th of February 1964 in the town of Walcha.